I cried a lot today. I started crying at 1 a.m. and I carried on crying and I stopped only a few minutes ago. A colleague that I very much loved passed away on Friday, and her funeral was today. It was a terrible experience, even though she wasn't very young. No one wanted her to die because of the skills she had, because of how much she loved her colleagues, and because of how much she did both at work and for her community. But she died like every one of us is going to die. And this death is one of the worst emotional pains that someone can experience. Because death is considered a problem for which there is no solution. There's no way to come back. Anybody can't. Nobody can come back from the dead. It's a non-return ticket to somewhere we don't know what it is. And during the funeral, people were so fond of her and everybody laughed, but at the moment that the coffin was taken away from the venue, there wasn't one person in the room that wasn't shedding tears, because that was the symbol of her. She died. It was only her body in that coffin. Everyone knew. But when it went away, it was the very last bit of hair that we knew we had to part with. The very last material bit of hair. And it was put on a hearse, and that is it, gone forever. And now all we have to live with are the memories, the beautiful things that were shared among us and between her and other people. And it's gone, it's finished, and this is death. All the good things that we could have done and said, we ran out of time, or we ran out of courage, or we ran out of skill to do it. Now it's too late to think about. Yet, if we let these things disturb us, we will live in grief forever. So for many people, the best thing they can do is to nurture the good memories and let it go, because there is no other option. I encourage everyone who has an emotional pain to take a stronger stance at it. Don't let it destroy you. It hurts a lot, but think of your possibilities. What can you do to change? And if you can't change anything, just accept it as it is and move on and go and do what you love doing. Because if that person who is going to be missed forever were here, I feel sure that that person would want you to live the best life you could possibly live without that person. And this is life. This is life. So enjoy every moment here, because the next minute is not for granted. Tomorrow is not for granted. Any of us can drop dead at any time. So enjoy and celebrate here and now. Make the most of it, because this is what life is about. There's nothing else to life than having a good time, than loving, than feeling compassion for one another, and for enjoying the moments, enjoying each moment that we have the privilege to live.